Hello there friends, welcome on in or welcome back. If you are just joining us, we've been playing some Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's an awesome RPG for the GameCube. It is a successor to Pokemon Colosseum, also on the GameCube. And it's really cute. Pretty much there's this evil team, because of course there's its Pokemon, who have created something called Shadow Pokemon, which are Pokemon with their door to their hearts that have been artificially closed. You need to work to open them back up and make them less like fighting machines and more like normal Pokemon, pretty much. It's fun. It's really cute. Yours Kingdom Hearts? It really is. I know you didn't like it when I said it earlier, but it really is some Kingdom Hearts bullshit, and I love it. Yeah, the evil team is called Cipher in this one. Someone mentioned the door to darkness? And currently, we are investigating because the director of the lab that I think we pretty much live at has been kidnapped. It was presumably for his involvement with creating something called the snag machine, which allows someone to catch other people's Pokemon, but we're using it for good, I promise, so far at least. We're catching other people's shadow Pokemon, the ones who have been, like, already been got, you know, already been, hurt, and, we're healing them. So that's pretty much what that is all about. And yeah, we've been tipped off that there seems to be some activity around an old base of this evil team suddenly. So we're gonna go there and investigate. Chat chose Umbreon for my starter. Get one of the evolutions. Well, one of the first 5. You got Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, and Espeon. And I would normally go Espeon, Chat chose Umbreon. I'm here for it. It makes it a little bit more interesting, a little bit different. We also have a Teddy Ursa on our team, which was a shadow Pokemon, but we purified it. And that's about it. Play your GameCube games on your Wii. I never had one, but it's cool that some of them at least had that backwards compatibility. Gen 1 and 4 plus are better. Alright, mystery facility. Once used by Cipher, this facility was thought to be abandoned. Actually, yeah, we have 2 questions of the day ongoing right now, friends. Which Pokemon spinoff is your favorite? And the secondary question of the day is which evolution is your favorite? Mine is Espeon. Because it's a cutie. You usually go for Espeon, but I go for Vaporeon every so often. Oh, right. We are sextuplets. We strike terror through the land. We are the Hexagon Brothers. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5. That's it? 5? Are we missing someone? That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try this time. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? What did I say again? There's someone missing. But anyway enough, he'll return soon enough, I'm sure. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on this suspicious kid. Hey you brat, this is no kiddie playground. We've been away for a while, but this here's the real estate belonged to the site. This here real estate's belonged to Cipher for many years. I can read. If you don't quit scurrying around, or about, I can't read. This is here. This is... Why are you all here? Why are you all here? I can't. I can't. We'll have to tell your mommy. If you don't want that to happen, then run along home. That look on your face that says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. Alright then, I'll play with you to while away time if you want. Alright, bring it on. That's why you called them hilarious. See, I can't read, they can't count, so we're a match made in heaven. Teddiursa is so cute. Oh, we got our second shadow Pokemon. We got a Houndoom? I think it Houndoom. No, Houndour. I always get them confused. Always. Okay, so I'm gonna tackle the Houndour. We're gonna return on the Slugma. Mess made in hell, maybe. Yeah, Penguin, join me. Join me. I'm really happy to be playing this one again. Ow. Rude. Oh, even more rude. Wow. Oh, but we have synchronize apparently. I'll take that. Okay, so we're gonna tackle. Let's try return on this one. I want to be careful and not knock it out. Ow. There we go. Get rid of Slugma. Level 15. Okay, Teddiursa is like almost knocked down. Okay, perfect. That's good. Both of them had synchronize. I appreciate that. Okay, item. Balls. I got a balls pocket. Sorry. I find this funny. Why don't we heal you? That might be an idea. That's what he said. Oh dear. See, even that one's not even taken out of context. That's just literally what I said. There we go. Houndour. That is our second shadow baby. What the? You're not supposed to be tough. There we go. Guess it helped to while away some time. Yeah. Do I have to fight all of you? I don't actually remember those. Okay, so we're gonna switch and have you out in front, but I think I'm gonna backtrack and actually heal here. Oh, is that what poison is in this game? Oh, that's horrifying. What on earth? Ew. This is probably the closest one. I don't like that. That's horrifying. Why does it sound like we're being electrocuted? I mentioned before, but as a kid I used to think that like I had just knocked my Game Boy cartridge funny whenever my Pokemon were poisoned because it does like little screen jitter. And I was convinced, so I would save, turn off the game, take it out, blow on the cartridge because that's what you did. But no, apparently it's bad for it. And I would put it back in. It's true, yeah, people accidentally spit into the cartridge, which is gross. Alright, do I get to fight the other ones? Let's do a save now that I caught one shadow Pokemon. Oh, I hate how there's that confirmation. Just let me overwrite, I don't care. I know what I'm doing. On home already, are you looking to have a battle with me? Yes, I am. Let's do it then. I need that experience, especially if y'all have different shadow Pokemon on you. Some people are into that. I guess so. I shouldn't yuck someone else's yum. Oh god, Goldeen. I don't like Goldeens. Okay, so I'm probably actually gonna swap Houndour out, because you, I think, are Fire Dark? Or are you just Dark? I'm pretty sure you're Fire Dark. Is Misty hiding under there? I was actually appreciating it earlier. I forgot to mention it during the like their countdown sequence, I noticed they could have just copy and pasted the same character again and again, but they actually have different face, at least mouth models, which is interesting. Best shadow Pokemon in my opinion. It's pretty cool. Oh, Seal! Or Spiel. I always say your name wrong. I love you though. Fire powers was weakened. Okay. The round boy. I had to put the controller at the spot. I was button mashing and like, it's in the wrong spot, so I switched and it worked. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's do bite on you. We'll do return here. Okay, maybe one more of those and then we'll try to catch it. You are so cute, my goodness. I think I remember trying to shiny hunt those back in Legends Arceus because I wanted to catch one for each of the mods, and I don't think I caught any of the Pokemon anyone wanted. I should have grabbed more drink on break, that's my bad. I'm gonna call the blue one Misty. But love the beach ball. Okay, so we are going to throw a Pokeball. Catch that Seal. I'll just call, I guess, just to do something that's not gonna do damage. Yeah, second, well, technically third shadow Pokemon caught. Uppity brats. They do like a full-on, like, backwards dodge out of your way. That is, fancy. When I get serious, the consequences can be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. Okay, so I'm gonna save here, because I seem to remember that there... I feel like there was a healing thing on the inside of this area. Actually, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't see myself save. I've seen myself save now. Okay. And I figured we could go in and out, but just on the off chance they like despawn or something. Let's see. Am I remembering this area correctly? I found a Pokeball, that's nice. Maybe I'm not remembering this area right. I'm like remembering like a more... I don't know. Not a fancy sci-fi looking room. Maybe it's the other door. Oh. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8. Now there's too many of us. Brothers beware. There may be spies among us. Sus. Hey, look, it's that kid again. Can I still fight you all? Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna oversave just in case. Didn't I tell you to go home? Okay, good, you still can fight them. That's good. Really, that's brown? I would say orange, but alright. Hoot Hoot and Baltoy. Oh, is it Hoot Hoot? No, it's Baltoy, okay. Sounds good. I don't think we're gonna knock it out or anything, but... Oh, we're all good. Not very effective, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna swap who attacks who this turn. I'm gonna do Bite on you, and Shadow Blitz on you. Okay, it was super effective, but it didn't knock out, so that's the main thing. That's good. Let's catch you. I love how it like spawns into your hand. It's just cool looking. It's neat. I'm a little surprised. At least I don't remember them selling like snag like toys or anything like that, but it'd be cool if there was those back in the day. Now you've done it. Okay, so that was our 4th Shadow Baby. Isn't that enough already? Go play somewhere else. I'm gonna do another save, and I'm gonna walk into this other room and... No, let me save. I want to see if there's a healing machine, because it feels a little weird that I have to, like, fully leave each time. There is one. Alright, now the true test is whether or not they'll still be there when we get back outside. Yep. Okay, so we've done red, blue, and orange. Let's do yellow. We might not look it, but we are busy. But do you want to play anyway? Yes. Well, then this is what I'll do. I like how they're structuring or phrasing it as playing. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are you sending out a Chinchou? Oh, please be Shadow, please be Shadow, please be Shadow. I think that's the other fun thing about me not playing this in so long. I don't know which ones are Shadows and which ones aren't. Please. No, give me my lantern. It's my baby. Okay, I want to knock that one out first because it also has water moves. Look at how cute it is. I love Chinchou and Lantern so much. That emote is- look at this. This is a nice thing actually about using the wide chat is I really get a good look at your- oh. Okay, if Lantern and Chinchou are one of my favorite electrics, Mareep and Flaffy and Ampharos are the favorite. I am now happy. Game, you've done good. Lantern was top meta in Pokemon Go Battle League. Okay. Let's do a bite. And, oh wait, no, wait, wrong way. Bite the sheep, but love the sheep. And then Shadow Blitz this one. Oh, you're so cute! I'm so excited. It's all over. This is our team now. Okay, one more bite. Little Shadow Blitz. Okay, good. Didn't knock it out. Look at his little legs, his little feet sticking out. Okay, perfect. That's actually really good for us. Pokeball. There you go. And we'll do a call for you. There we go. Okay. it's a good team so far. I'm pretty happy. I hate brats. This is the one who seemed really friendly. Just saying. Try to look busy, but actually we have nothing to do. It's not like we need to worry about any enemies in this desert. This is true, except for me. Except for me. Y'all need to fear me. Oh, we're actually up to 6 Pokemon now, so the next ones are going to go into the PC, which means they won't be with us for purifying. I guess we should probably put away Teddy Ursa, actually. I feel a little bad doing it, but I kind of need the Pokemon to be purified, you know? Sorry, buddy. In you go. That being said, that return move was really nice, so I might change my mind on that one. Alright, let's do another save. Alright, purple and then green. A little kid like you should run on home to mommy. That's the best. That's the best or that's what's best? I didn't read that properly, I don't think. Coughing and Grimer. I guess it's kind of nice because you can kind of tell what their typing is going to be ahead of time, but also it gives you, you know, a variety, a team variety at the beginning. Try to clean my controller, but the stick still is a bit sticky, so put a stick cover on it. Yes, I mean the analog stick, not the C stick. That can happen. That can happen over time, especially if you haven't touched a controller in a while. Always a little weird feeling. My PlayStation controllers are probably the worst for that. Like the PS2 and 3. Okay, surprised that wasn't the shadow, but I think you have one more after this. Let's get rid of the water Pokemon quickly. Yeah, right? It's hard to get off. It's hard to get off. Eventually it will go, but it takes a while. Pursuit. What's this? Dark type move. Inflicts bad damage if used on targets switching out. Oh, okay. 40 power. Am I gonna... I mean, if I get into an encounter and I know that they're going to... gonna try that, then I guess I will swap that for Tail Whip. There we go. This is true. I'm just thinking about later fights, but I guess in this game... Oh, it's Sculpin. They don't usually. I wonder, do y'all think they fixed the square shadow issue in this game? Was it Jumpluff who had the square shadows in Colosseum? That was funny. Okay, good. I was gonna say, you're lucky that those work. I got some control stick covers a while back that don't seem to fit any of my controllers. They're almost like too small, and I don't know what they're really for. Thankfully, the ones I got for my Switch Lite work perfectly. Okay, let's catch the Gulpin. And we're going to fight the Grimer. The new 3DS. I remember I knew someone in college who played so much Super Smash Bros. On 3DS that, like, he came in one day and the pad part of his control stick was completely gone. It was literally just a stick. And it's like, my friend, please. You can't be doing that. I haven't opened my GameCube bag since I put it away 6 years ago. Just a brat. Why are you so strong? I don't know. I don't know. I heal after every fight, so there's that. I know he got a new one after, and like I've told the story before, but this is the same guy who had like massive hands. And he was playing on like the original 3DS, not like an XL, but like the original. And he made that thing look tiny, so I think after that he got an XL, which is good. Okay, green. My 6 brothers are bound by brotherly love sixfold, our solidarity is sixfold, and our food bill is sixfold too. Come on, kid. I'll take you with my sixfold power. Nope, we're just fighting the last one now. It seems like they all have shadow Pokemon, so I want to make sure I get them all. Oh, did you have the bongos and everything? I didn't know about that game until I was much older, but that seems really fascinating. Actually, you know what? Swap that. Bite, Oddish, Ember, this one. Please be Shermish, please be Shermish. Gimme. Gimme. No! I want Shermish. I know I got Mareep and I should be happy, but... I did have a GameCube player, but my ex said he wanted to borrow it. And let it be stolen? Oh no, GameCube player is like the best attachment ever for anything, in my humble opinion. I loved it. Just the idea of like playing my like Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color games on the TV was so mind-blowing. Hey, Blue! Having a lovely lurk, but gotta head out now. Thank you so much for the lurk as always. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Is it Pineco? No? I remember that game. I remember the cover art for it, Cat. Oh, it's gonna be this one. Yeah. I remembered that. The second I saw it, I'm like, I know I had you. That was actually a really good hit, too. Used to play it along with Pikmin 1. That's another game I actually could have done, now that I think about it. I could have picked up Pikmin 3 for between now and Zelda, which I might do after this. We'll see how much time, or how long this game takes us to get through. I have no idea how long it takes to beat this one. Go. Actually, you know what? I can look that up. I played a little bit of it. I own it. But I started it and I'm like, I want to go back and play the first one. So then we played the first one and then we played the second. I just haven't played the third yet. I liked it. I liked it. It's gorgeous, actually. Umbreon. Crushing defeat sixfold. This is nothing. Our brotherly love is nothing like this. Okay, so that's all of them, which is good. This is a truck used by the gang that abducted Professor Crane, so we're on the right track. Let's heal and save. There we go. Just suddenly they like throw shadow Pokemon at you after you've purified your first one. Sylveon's your favorite. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to be in here. Hi. The mystery dungeon is nice. I think talking about this has made me want to play... I'm blanking, sorry, bear with me. Made me want to play through new Pokemon Snap again. Maybe I'll play through the original one first, but at some point I should revisit those. Okay, Duskull. Skitty is so cute. Oh, okay, there's reverse mode. Which games are you talking about? Oh, I was just saying I really want to revisit new Pokemon Snap at some point. Just on my own, probably. But I might play through original Pokemon Snap first. Yeah. I like the Time Darkness one better. I think I need to give Mystery Dungeon another go as well. I have it on Switch and the DS version. Like Blue Mystery Dungeon Team or something. Oh, no worries. We have kind of like 2 questions a day, so I got you. It's all good. Yeah, everyone says that they're amazing games. It's just I need to get into them. I played the first ranger. I got up to, I think, a boss with a Grimer in a sewer. That's what I remember. It's probably very early on, and I got stuck and I never continued. Oh, back into reverse mode. Yeah, you can get the OG, I think, on the GBA Virtual Console. But I also did buy the remake not that long ago. I tried to stream it. Wasn't really feeling like it was necessarily what I wanted to play that time. Maybe in the future I will, who knows, but at that moment I wasn't really feeling it, so. You got lost here, sis. She still says you did, yeah. She's like, I know you did. Okay, classic Pokemon building dungeon. No running in the hall. No jumping down from the ceiling. Duo and Talo. Oh, well that was rude. Oh, I forgot to call Houndour. Whoopsies. Was that Taylor Swift? Oh my god, no. Red and Blue were the same game, but Blue was for DS. Oh, was that the difference? I was actually gonna ask what the difference was properly. Because I had Blue, which was for the DS, and I assumed that there was a Red also for the DS. That's interesting. Was there connectivity with the GBA slot on the DS, I'm guessing, maybe? Because a lot of games did that back then. Okay, so we're gonna bite, and then we're gonna call Houndour. There we go, almost there, just a little bit left of that bar. Saying that's not in the slot. It could just be it's gone, like the cartridge itself is dead. I had that happen with my original Wild World. If you feel comfortable, maybe look online to find like a cleaning guide for DS cartridges. I know you can take like a rubbing alcohol and stuff to clean, but like, only if you're comfortable. Might be the, would it be called the contacts? Those are like kind of dirty. That happens. Oh, really? That's a shame. We have a used video game store here. That I think is just a standalone store. It's not like part of a chain or anything. And I always really appreciate the fact that when you buy something used, you can ask or they will just automatically do it. They'll show you, especially if it's like a console or something, they will show you it working. Don't know if that's actually a place we can go. Doesn't appear to open from this side. Okay. XD001's failures kind of sent our plans right off the rails. Oh, I wish we finished up this research and get out from this dank underground warren. Who are you? Where do you get in from? Oh, is it under warranty? That's good. Yeah, I love the 3DS line of systems also played DS. I always liked backwards compatibility. I think that's half the reason why my mom always got me Nintendo stuff, is she knew my older stuff would be usable in my newer. I'm gonna actually swap because this is a lot of water Pokemon. It does, yeah. Dan, welcome on in. Welcome on in. It's being upscaled just a little bit, but it still looks pretty good even on OG hardware. Okay, so I don't have any like electric type moves on you quite yet, but we'll get one soon, hopefully. Oh, Zubat always looks much lighter than I think it should. Okay, let's do that, and then... no, we're not swapping. I will eat all my balls in your honor. I'm sorry you're getting a bit of a migraine, though. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully Tiggy, your kitten, come to make you feel better. Oh, I have a sneeze coming on. It went away. It went away. That is the most annoying feeling in the world. That needed to be quoted before I left. You're welcome. You're welcome. Why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, you're, you know, experimenting on Pokemon. This is bad news. I've got to alert Lavrina about the security breach. Okay. You do that, my friend. You do that. The store is locked. Appears to need an ID card. Oh. Houndour can now be purified. Oh, nice. Awesome. I guess while you're running around, that can also trigger. So let's bring out probably Mareep next. Totally not because it's one of my favorites, but also, you know, I just had it out, so. And let's go ahead and save. Yeah, let's check out this door over here. Yep, this one can be opened. Hello? Hi. Really finally gonna get that guy to spill the beans about the that purification research. Might be the authority on purification, but if you won't talk, our work's not going anywhere. Ah, what are you doing here? Hi. I'm here to, take that guy you were just talking about back, actually. So, I think... Are both of these rock? Something? I feel like they are, and I feel like this is like a bad kind of matchup in general, but we have shadow moves at least. Electricity's power was weakened, thanks. Is it rock water? I always thought that one was rock. Today I learned. Okay, get rid of that one, I guess. Actually, wait, we could do the command. It is rock grass, weak to steel, fighting bug and ice. There you go. Is the other one rock water? You can check if y'all want to do Pokedex. And then Anorith, feel more than free. Like I said, I really want to use... Oh, it's rock bug, actually. Really want to make use of that command. It's very handy. But yeah, no, today we're learning. Today we are learning. Oh my gosh, that shook me up. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to startle you. All I want to do is work on my research. Don't disturb me, please. Your research is, like, kind of cruel. Oh, who's wandering around here?
Oui.
Oh, hello, sir.
Oui.
Can we get some all hails
Oui.
in chat, please? Thank you. Look at
Oui.
him. Look at
Oui.
him. New Pokemon Snap may have had them underwater. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now we got Thunder Shock. Awesome. Level 18 for Umbreon. Look at how cute Mareep is. Look at that little face. Spinarak. Okay, Shadow Pokemon sighted. Let's be careful. I still don't think I'm over it. Like, Swinub is kind of cute, but I'm still a bit mad at it for ruining my chance to catch a shiny. In Scarlet and Violet DLC, I have not forgiven nor have I forgotten. I don't think I've ever failed a shiny like that so badly. If anyone missed it, death to Swinub. It was pretty much, I was running around in a hilly area in the Kitukami DLC for Scarlet and Violet. And I think I was in an encounter with a random wild Swinub. And in the background I saw a shiny Vulpix, and I got super excited and I tried to run for it, but this thing kept like running into me, or like getting in my way, and the Vulpix despawned. And I cried. And it's been months and I'm still not over it. Who's protecting it? We'll never be over it, no. No. Okay, so there's Spooter caught. Oh, that emote is so cute. I like Five Eyes emotes. I shouldn't have come out. She's like, I should have stayed up on the ceiling. One revive, nice. Oh, right, let's do a save. Caught another shadow Pokemon. I'd like to keep it that way. These tubes are so weird. Hello? Please, Professor Crane, when will you tell me about your purification study? I do so want to know. That will let me power up my XD001. I so made it myself. Don't you think that would be fabulous? You've got to be joking. I would never cooperate with people like you. Oh, but why? I so don't get it. Why do you refuse to an offer so wonderful as this? I don't care how often you repeat yourself. I have no intention of helping your shadow Pokemon plan. Artificially slamming shut the hearts of Pokemon. It's inexcusable. Put a stop to it immediately. Oh, you're so mean and closed-minded. You won't even try to understand how marvelous it is to help my XD001. Naps. Yes, ma'am, Sister Lovrina. This is all your fault. Professor Crane is oh so cross because you were so rude when you invited him here. You can't be serious. Listen to the man already. He's been saying all along that he won't help our shadow Pokemon plan. I can't hear you. The plan is perfect. XD001's condition was off by just a little tiny bit. Being off by just a little tiny bit is enough to make it drop a ship? And what do you look at that uproar? Naps. It's so all your fault that happened. Every tiny little bit. So you do something about it. Naps, was it? You have my sympathy. What a nightmare it must be to have someone like her as your boss. You put a lid on it. When it comes right down to it, it's so all your fault. Come on, help us with XD001. First, we need to talk. I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create shadow Pokemon. I like how he's just like, let me turn the situation around. Did you come here knowing that this is Cipher's lab? Doesn't matter now. Since you know that we're here, we're not about to let you go free. Ooh, Ralts. What a cutie. Why are they in the ceiling? I don't know. I can't remember if it was this game or if it's Colosseum where you go up one of the elevators and when you go in there's no one in there, but when you exit the elevator there's someone behind you. Can't remember. Sorry. Is that really Uber Eats being like, hey, we have a new restaurant? Seriously. Okay. Exactly, why else would we be wandering in here, right? Oh, that one might be nice. No, not a shadow though. Would you buy a Pokemon horror game? I'm not big into horror, unfortunately. Like, I'm very squeamish. So I think I'd pass. Now, a Pokemon farming sim? Yes, I would. Oh, hey, hey. Rude. Oh, Squish! With the 47. Oh my, indeed. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for the 47-month resub. I hope things have been going good on your end. Okay. Dummel is a shadow, so we gotta catch that baby. Okay, so we're gonna bite. We're going to Shadow Blitz. I'm probably gonna have to backtrack here if I don't faint. Oh, sorry, Marie. I'm gonna have to backtrack and heal in a minute. Well, maybe you. What's your typing again? Ground Psychic? Yeah, why not? Okay, that didn't go down to the yellow. I still might try to throw a Pokeball and just see if that works. Yeah, I like it when the Pokedex gets a little dark. I'll admit that much. And then let's do this. No, it's funny because like I don't like horror, but I do enjoy the little blips here and there of Pokemon doing something a little spooky, like the Ghost Challenge in Sun and Moon. Okay, we caught it. The Ghost Girls in the various Pokemon games, like I enjoy those. But like a full-on horror? Nah, I'm good. Okay. Ooh. Having a pretty good time. I'm finally revisiting Pokemon XD after far too many years. Gotta finally finish it. Yeah, Mimikyu was fun. Hypno, yeah. Calm down, please, and then leave quietly. Oh, you know what actually might be a smart idea? Just because our Pokemon do gain, you know, more trust in us, so less shadow as we're running around, I should probably go swap Houndour out for something else. Drifloon. Yeah, the ghost Pokemon in general. They have some pretty dark entries. I love how Legends Arceus actually played into it with that Drifloon side thing. Ah, you got Clive? You love Clive. Yeah, a random scary part in otherwise a normal game. Yeah, I think that's why I enjoy those moments so much. Exactly. It's a good way to put it. Pokemon storage. Alrighty. So you are ready to purify, so we're just gonna put you into here. And I'm gonna trade you for this one. There we go. We haven't missed a Pokemon yet, so that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I know it's gonna happen probably, but gotta be super careful. And then we're gonna go back up the way we came. Actually, down the way we came. I didn't realize this was a basement. Down some more. Okay, so there's another elevator right there. Huh? Well, if it isn't a tiny little intruder. Crink. God, these names are weird. Okay, we got Snorunt and Barboach. That's a perfect emote for that. Okay, Snorunt down. I like how Barboach's little, like, picture, its icon on its health bar, just like, it looks shocked. It's literally surprise Barboach instead of surprise Pikachu. It's literally that. It's cute. Okay. So there's a door here. I'm just trying to lay out the area here. Evolution Whiscash. I think I say that Pokemon's name wrong. It's also meta in Go Battle League. Okay, Natsu and Ninkata. Okay, we're gonna bite this one, and I think just probably Shadow Blitz is fine for that. Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Hey, Pokemon girl, it's going good. It's going good. It's been very, very nostalgic to be back. Oh, Whalmer. See, look, this game wasn't scared to show proper Pokemon sizes. And yeah, I'm really excited to actually, you know, go into this to beat it and finally say I've done that. I just gotta work on all my old GameCube games, to be honest. I didn't really beat games as a child. Suddenly happened where I almost clipped on mobile by accident. I had my phone in my pocket. Heard your stream stop. I went to see what happened. Oh no, was it trying to clip? Cat with the 7 months. Actually, wait, I'm sorry. That's tier 2 for 3 months in advance. Oh my goodness me. Thank you so very much for that. Jeez. Thank you, thank you. And Sandra, yeah, you almost pocket clipped me. I'm here for it. Colosseum. Pocket monsters. Up to the Arceus fight, I couldn't even make a dent. It's a tricky fight. I have to admit though, I had a lot of fun with that one because it reminded me of like having to learn the fights in Kingdom Hearts. Learn the boss strategies and stuff. You'll get there though, you just gotta practice. How dare you? I mean, really? You're the one who antagonized? You instigated this. That's what I'm trying to say. What do we got here? Hello? Hi! Have you heard Prototype XD1's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters? If they can get Crane to give up details about his purification study, all XD's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I've heard Lavrina's getting incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you. I'm gonna get like 4 hits before you're knocked out. Umbreon is just the hangry form of Espeon. I'm here for this headcanon. Okay, what type is why not? Oh, that works, that's good. Stone form of Umbreon. I love them so much. Oh look, a very much alive and healthy Corsola. Nothing bad would ever happen to that evolution, or that Pokemon species, right? It's shiny as high off nuclear energy. It's living its best life. Pokemon girl, what did you notice? actually really like how Corsola looks. Corsola is also very cool. It does. It does. I agree. It's true, yeah. You knew he was actually a really good trainer because both of his Pokemon evolved via friendship. And a live evolution, yeah, how about that? Only half finished and she's been gone for years. Oh. I mean, kind of sad that it's not finished, but also it's nice that you still have something to remember her by. Beaten by a kid? Yes, indeedy. I'm busy. I'll let you go today, so go home without any fuss, okay? I'm not good at battling, but now's not the time to be telling you that. As he told me anyway. This guy's name is Coffee. C-O-F-F-Y. I'm sorry, I didn't see the Raymond now you two can charge people's kidneys to view him line before. That's really well done. You know, GACH fan if you remember those days.
Please save the game.
Oh, I will be after this. I'm probably even gonna go back to heal as well. It's good flavor text random. I appreciate it. Okay, that quote sounds like me, definitely. That sounds about right. Okay, I am going to... Oh wait, no, I already put Houndour away, didn't I? I was gonna swap out to get some fire in here, but... Oh well. Only Silver's and Jenny's favorite villager and Pokemon. I guess we're gonna have to see. Are all tabbies little tigers or just orange tabbies? I'd say they're all little tigers, but maybe I'm biased because I named my black and white gray tabby tiger as a kid. He was a little tiger in my heart. Time for an interrogation. I thought we already interrogated Bend enough. Don't do it to the two new ones. And for anyone who's not sure what we're on about, when we brought Mendelin in to be a mod for the stream, all the other existing mods, like, legitimately grilled them and interrogated them about everything, just because they were excited to have someone new, you know? But I've always been like, don't do that again. Be nice. We'll tie them to the chair lightly this time. Okay. Leafeon or Umbreon, good choices. They're all good choices, though, let's face facts. Also, Haynes, I hope you're doing good. Sylveon for you. Yeah, Umbreon's my favorite, but I love them all. They're all cuties. level 5 presentation thing will be September 24th. They'll talk about, amongst other things, the new Fancy Life and new Professor Layton. September 24th. It's only the 1st. Okay. I was thinking like August. Good to know. Thank you for that info, Drillhill. Not gonna lie, it's nice to not be the baby mod anymore. Yeah, Affection was the baby mod for a really long time. Right. Ooh, level 20, nice. We start off as level 10, so we went up quite a bit. And the kitties, I'm working in my garden. And 3 Pokemon away from completing Pokemon Scarlet. Which ones are you missing? Look at you go. When I pick up my sword again, my baby mod? I think you are, yeah. I think technically you were the new baby mod, so maybe it's your turn to be tied down lightly. And interrogated. Lightly. Gently. Whenever they release a dragon, yeah, I'm waiting for Dragon, Flying, and Ghost. I'll pretend that I never saw you. Scram already. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I know, Pokemon Girl. Far too many good games coming out. Oh, was this the way I came in? I don't... It was not. Gosh darn it. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. I'm trying. I was trying to go back to heal. Oh, is it the Carvana? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna bite that one, and I'm going to heal. So that sounds like an idea right now. Oh. No, we go. Iron Leaves, Iron Crown. Got you. Okay. Well, I wish you all the best getting them. Okay, so we are going to attempt to catch that one since it got paralyzed. And I'm gonna use Ocean. Probably could have gotten away with like a lesser potion, but oh well. Yeah, nice. Psyduck! Oh, you're so cute. I'm just trying to think if I have like a better move for Magnemite, but I don't think I do at this point. Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever do this sort of concept ever again, stealing other people's Pokemon. I almost want to say probably not. This almost feels very edgy for them, but I love the idea. I think it's so neat. I would be entirely down for more of this or a remake of this. Like, yeah, it kind of means your team is kind of pre-decided in a way, you know? There's only so many you can catch. But you're gonna have to see Pokemon Girl. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing both. Yeah, the jump to Golduck is a little weird, I agree. And then someone just steals your Pokemon, right? Okay, we're nearly there. I wish I hadn't gone up the wrong way. I always think Magnemite looks fantastic in the 3D games, not the, like, you know, OG pixel art games. It's my favorite Walt's final evolution. You gotta go Gardevoir. Gallade is cool and all, but Gardevoir is just, I don't know, it's iconic. A morality system. Squish works and awaits the eventual release of My Sims on Switch. Same! I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited to finally actually try out My Sims properly. Go right ahead, feel free to wander and look around. Thank you. But no, I'm gonna try to work my way back to the entrance because we're running a little low. Okay. So it was... I hadn't been into that room yet. And I came from this elevator, I think. Dragonite's an ugly Evo considering how cute Dragonair is, and it doesn't make sense. I still like the idea that Dragonite and Dragonair... No, sorry. Gyarados and Dragonite swapped. But also, I think Gyarados and Magikarp makes sense, like, from their... like, what they're based off of, it makes sense, but I still like the idea that they swapped them. Yeah, it's a bit of a change. I kind of wish, like, you know, as a kid I never had a Dragonite or a Dragonair, so I didn't know about it really, but I wish, you know, I could be a fly on the wall of that kid who spent time raising up a Dratini into a Dragonair, and then it finally fully evolved, and they're like, oh, what is this? What the heck? Okay, back down we go. It's really nice that there's a healing station there. Based off parents designing with Pokemon, so for us it was a strange revelation in the end, yeah. That kid that gets his Shine Dratini evolves it all the way just to ask why it's green. I still think my favorite moment playing Pokemon as a kid was not realizing I had a shiny Charmander and a shiny Charmeleon, not knowing what a shiny was, and then suddenly having a black Charizard and being very confused. This game's great, it's a lot of fun. If you're looking for something that's Pokemon but kind of deviates from the standard gyms and not catching other people's Pokemon formula, then this is great. This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. No, I'm not sightseeing. I'm on a rescue mission. Orbit, apparently is your name. This one is on GameCube. This one's on GameCube. It's actually a sequel to one called Pokemon Colosseum. Really fun if you ever have the chance to check them both out. They're very, very good. Had a Dragonair evolve into a Dragonite. Oh, let's see here. Is Lotad just... is it grass water? Yeah, so, I never played Pokemon Stadium, but from my understanding, Pokemon Stadium was pretty much just, like, battles, right? This has, like, a story to it, and, like, running around to different locations, catching Pokemon. The ice train I got trying to hunt Mousehold. Oh dear, yeah. No, Rebecca was talking about that one yesterday. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So it's weak to bug poison. Okay. See, See, the only thing is, all these shadow Pokemon, they don't really have, like, secondary moves yet. They just have shadow moves. Wait a minute, you do have Sludge. That could work. Pokemon I will never go out of my way to hunt. Can't wait to play Ace Attorney Investigations because it's on my Switch screen. Just teasing me, saying I know you want to play, but you can't. I remember when people like pre-ordered and pre-downloaded ACNH and it was like sitting there taunting them. Best friend made a bet I couldn't find it before he found his EV, therefore I wanted to prove him wrong. I appreciate that. Oh really? Was it actually your first one? This is true. This is true. This is part Gen 3. Or part of, I should say. Righty, let's just get rid of you. Also, Sir Nerdly, welcome on in. See, that was, I remember the first day we were streaming Scarlet and Violet, like, you know, the first day it came out. I remember suddenly having the realization, it's like, okay, I don't actually know a lot of these Pokemon, so I don't know if I'm seeing a shiny or I'm seeing a regular one. So that was a bit scary. They're gonna be making them hardly any different between the colors. They can at least give us the shiny sound back. Yeah, the shiny sound or the sparkles. I'll take both. Clone 2, yeah. I remember when someone came into my chat actually because they found a shiny, why am I blanking on the name? Sorry, bear with me. Lechonk. Found a shiny Lechonk and it being like pink, right? And I'm like, oh, what? For that first route, finding a shiny. How many Tauros do you reckon we've all run past? I refuse to talk about it. Michael. And then Michael tuning in with, are Caterpies meant to be this color? Leaf Green or Fire Red, these are the only way to get some Pokemon from the older generations. Oh hey, there's healing right here. Oh. Hold it, if you want to pop open that chest, you'll have to beat me first. Rude. Pain. Used to think Charizard and Dragonite were the same Pokemon, but just used one of the Pokemon to look different because their gender. I had no idea how I came to this conclusion. I love that. Just the little things that you don't quite realize how it actually works as a kid. No, it's all good, cat lover. It's all good. Okay, let's do bite on you. For a very long time, I was convinced, for some reason, that Geodude's evolutionary line included Onix. And again, I don't know why, but as a kid, I was like, yes, this makes sense. Hey, Aika, yes we are. Yes we are. We finished Pokemon Colosseum last year, and I figured it was about time to finally attempt XD. Ow. Oh, rude. Don't you hit my sheep. Okay, is Phoebus also rock water? It's just water? I don't know this Pokemon all that well. Just water. Thought Farfetch'd and Doduo were related because they were next to each other in the Pokedex, right? I think sometimes as a kid, like, you know, there's some good reason why you thought this, but it just wasn't correct. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. No, actually that works, that works. How hard it was to catch. Yeah, I don't think I even knew it existed. I thought you could evolve every Pokemon with stones. Oh. I didn't quite understand the idea of like, well, two ideas, and this is why I never made it very far in Pokemon as a really young kid. I didn't want to fight everyone, so I would skip past people, so I wouldn't level up. But I also didn't understand the idea of having like a nice, evenly distributed team, so I would just raise my starter. And I didn't get too far. I didn't get too far at all. Oh wait, that's dark type move, right? Trying to get Umbreon with a Moonstone, thinking my game was broke because it wasn't working. See, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Relicants, maybe? Yeah, it's definitely necessary. I think this is the first game as well, because it really forces you to have all these different kinds of Pokemon that I kind of started to understand. Do I have, like, a better Pokemon for this? Screamtail, Fluttermane, and Sandy Shocks all imply that the ancient world they come from doesn't have easy access to evolutionary stones. So these are the only paradoxical Pokemon based on unevolved Pokemon. And they all need stones to evolve. Oh, that's an interesting... No, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Do you have Psychic move? No, you got Ground. I guess we'll leave it. I heard the Game Freak wants fans to stop using the word starter and replace it with partner Pokemon. What was the thing people were mentioning yesterday? Instead of pseudo legendaries, there's like a different name that they now use. Phoebus was supposed to be the new Magikarp. Oh, Chobin. Powerhouse Pokemon. That was it. So yeah, if they don't want us to use starters and they prefer partners, then... I'm not calling them partner because after I train them, I don't use them again. See, I was gonna say, some people, I know some people who like legitimately just box their starters right away. They don't want to use those, so... About both of those is fans came up with starter and pseudo legendary, and Pokemon just decided to give them a name on their own instead. You can call them what you want, chat. This is true. This is true. I can't remember. Did we come up with the term shiny? Because I think it was only mentioned for the first time in game in like, I want to say Gen 4 or Gen 5. And then that actually was shiny. Shiny was a fan term. I like that. I just adopt what we want. Yeah, I haven't either. I always try to keep them with me. It was Gen 5. Yeah, I knew it was one of the DS ones. Alright, let's do another save. I don't know if they had their own term. If they did, I hadn't heard about it. Okay, so that's this floor cleared. Alright, let's go this. Nope, that's... Oh, wait. Is that a door? It looks like a door, but I guess not. Oh, there's a not door right there as well. Okay. Little boy, what are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. They had a few early terms all related to the alternative color. Gen 3 or 4, there was a mention of it. And like, obviously, like, you know, Gen 2, the shiny Gyarados, but I guess it wasn't referred to as shiny in that instance, so. Okay, I just need to point this out. Jigglypuff's icon next to the health bar has, oh, actually, Jigglypuff itself has seen some things. It's seen everything. The debug menu in Gold and Silver calls them rare. Okay. Ash's Noctowl, yeah. I didn't watch the anime that far in, but I've heard about it since. Fair warning, friends, by the way, we do have our final ad break of the stream coming up here in about a minute, just so you're not taken unawares. It's kind of cool that they gave him a shiny in the show, though. I think what always kind of amuses me is the like knockoff Pokemon merch of like, you know, the 90s, right? Like the really cheap knockoff stuff that has Pokemon on it, but like they're completely wrong colors and stuff like that. And it's like, why is this a better shiny than what we actually got? The cursed ones may be a little cursed, yeah. Our match is at a stadium too, yeah. You didn't watch much until Master Quest. I watched like the very first season over here, and that's about it. I didn't know exactly what channel or time it would come on. Don't know if this is sold elsewhere, but there's a spiced apple Fanta for Beetlejuice, and it's awful. I kind of want to try it. I'm not really big on Fanta anyway, but I kind of would not be against trying it. Yeah, bootleg Pokemon merch. Okay. Stop being so tanky, sweetheart. Don't glare at me like that. How do you miss glaring at someone? I guess the person looked away, true. Or, Umbreon looked away. True. True, true. Didn't someone raise you properly? How could you come in and make a mess of our place? You kidnapped someone. Like, I think that needs to be, like, you know, mentioned again. How close are you to being done here? Super close. Okay. I might swap you out now then. I thought it tasted cinnamon apple, but others said caramel apple. See, it sounds like something I'd like, but I'm trying to imagine it, because Fanta's, like, carbonated, right? I think. Oh my god, the fact that I didn't notice Dunsparce, I just saw Dunsparce. I didn't even see the extra little bit to it. It's beautiful. Oh? Yeah, Mareep can now be purified. There you go. Also, I know is it Dunsparce? I always say Dundun. I just find that more funny. Tempted to try it as a float. Yeah, with some like vanilla ice cream, that could actually slap. That could be really good. Hello. Is it bright green? Oh no. I never thought that Cipher's big name would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Greevil's supposedly making a personal tour of all of Cipher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you, you suspicious intruder? How long were you there? You might just be a kid, but we can't let you walk out. That we're better. Is it rare and uninteresting? See, that's the thing, right? Exactly. It leans so heavily into the fact that it's just a boring kind of weird Pokemon. The fact that I didn't notice it at first is like the one time where I'm okay with that. If it's a shiny, I want to notice it. But with Dunsparce and Dunsparce, it's fine. Oh wait, is Shadow Wave a double hitting move? Did I see that right? It just waggled its tongue at me. I need to burn down my living room. A spider just crawled underneath my TV stand and it's disappeared. Yep, burn it all down. Take Bear and your husband out, but burn it all down. Mike's like, don't take it seriously though. We'll see you later, Haynes. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's the spider's house now, yep. Not risking it. Oh, I'll probably just keep going with that one. Oh, wait, I didn't even see it wasn't very effective. Should have looked the first time. Husband is out at the gym, therefore I'm hiding in the dining room now. This sounds like a good plan to me. Just make sure Bear is with you. I had one time, I think this was with Ollie actually, where I was petting him and he had just crawled out from underneath somewhere, and as I was petting down his head I saw further down on his back there was a spider. It took a lot for me to grab it with a paper towel and squish it because I'm horrified, but I also don't want it to like bother him. Oh, is he outside? Oh, good boy. Okay. I should have tackled the other one, actually. Well. Shroomish! Oh, Shroomish! Sorry. A lot of energy. I love it. It's just a little guy. Look at that face. Look at his little... Oh, I'm a happy camper now. I get my Shroomish. I got my Ampharos. Or Mareep still, but eventually. I'm living my best life. It's just a little guy, Your Honor. How do you catch Pokemon here? So pretty much this game doesn't have, or at least the original one, didn't have wild encounters. I can't remember about this one. But there's this story element going on where this evil team is closing the hearts to Pokemon, which turns them into these shadow Pokemon. So you'll see the ones that have like the purple border around their health bar and stuff. So we're using something called the snag machine to essentially steal people's Pokemon, which is kind of cool, in order to open their hearts again, purify them, make them no longer shadow Pokemon. Because apparently, I guess it's painful and not good for them. So yeah, you legitimately take people's Pokemon, but it's Pokemon that need to be saved, so yeah, you catch other people's Pokemon. I'm literally about to do it. It's quite cool. It's totally legal, yeah. And in the original game, you are a former bad guy, which is super cool, and I hope that they one day revisit this concept. There you go, so we call it Shroomish. Yeah, so in this game you get an Eevee, and you get to choose what you want to evolve it into. In the first game you get a level 25 Espeon and Umbreon, because all battles are double battles. And then with Shadow Pokemon, it'll say, like, say for example that one, it'll say like it's like level 17 or so. And it won't gain experience as you're working to open up its heart, but once it's been purified, it'll suddenly get a rush of experience that it would have gotten otherwise, and it'll level up a little bit, so after that point, it'll level like normal. I haven't missed one yet, no, which is pretty good. Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lavrina, she's in charge here, can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Are you just gonna vibe? I'm only a researcher here. I don't battle. Okay, fair. I know, he's just chilling. He's vibing. He's minding his own business. Okay, I think we're actually doing pretty good. Get a save after we caught one. The previous one's pretty good, yeah. It's very much the same kind of deal. Double battles, catching shadow Pokemon, purifying them. This one has some like quality of life stuff, but two different stories. This one actually takes place like 5 years later, so. Oh, this leads back to the beginning. Wait a minute. I see where I'm at. I've fallen in a hole recently, a Project Shadow-sized hole. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so I am going to put away Mareep. And we're gonna swap for, I guess Spinarak is probably next. Try to keep it in order. No worries, Cat. We'll see you later. Enjoy your food. Who wants to check out your stream? I'm happy to chill out with you. Oh, you're working on your bedroom? Are you cleaning? Are you renovating? I hope it all goes well, though. But yeah, definitely, if you haven't played these, or if you maybe played them as a kid and it's been a while, I definitely would recommend a revisit. They're really good games. Now, is this open? Oh, it just doesn't open from that side? Okay. Rude. Yeah, and then the Guardian of the Sea, essentially, in this one, yeah. Okay. Now, where... Cleaned it out, painted, bought new furniture, everything nice! That's always so fun. Okay, so we've already done this one. So I'll make sure I got everything. This one just leads to a chest, which we've already opened. I guess it's this way, I think. Oh wait, no, this is the floor we were just on, isn't it? Yes, we're already in here. Look at how wide that gets. Yes, this is the room we were just in. Okay. Yeah, so I know in Colosseum you could get the legendary beasts or puppers or doggos. I don't know about this one. I've never beat it, so we're gonna learn together what's available in this game and what's not. Okay. So I think I've explored everything then. Maybe I'm leaving? I know I'm gonna have to fight that lady at some point. Oh, wait a minute. There might be something on the first floor. I think there was a door that I couldn't open. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to save this guy. Hey, Laura, I hope you had a good holiday. Welcome back. I think it was this one. Yeah, there we go. I figured there was something I was missing. Any goodies? Any treasure chests? No? Oh, here we go. You understand, don't you? It's run to turn ordinary Pokemon into shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us stop this shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. What? You? Aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Tater? Is that really you? You're trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cipher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you snagged my teddy Ursa from me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good so you'll never get out again. Oh, you trying to catch up on sleep still? Alright, we got a Murkrow and a Rhyhorn. None of them are shadows. I just realized, I don't think Marie, when we were purifying them, or like working on opening their heart, I don't think they went into reverse mode at all. Doing some multitasking, making some lunch. What are y'all having for food tonight, by the way? I always like to ask that. Reason being, I don't know what we're doing tonight, and I should probably plan that out. Are you a shadow? No, you're not. Okay, I thought you were. Maybe I'm thinking of the first game. Let's do one of these. Copycat Chipotle chicken for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. Sausage buddies and chips. Tasty. I had tomato, pesto, mozzarella, pasta bake. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds so good. So it's been killing me all day, so I had some Chinese, but I ate rice mainly because I'm helping it absorb whatever is bad in my tummy. I'm sorry your stomach's been hurting. It's always the worst. Making a chicken pot pie recipe I saw on TikTok that's super simple. Let us know how it turns out. Had granola and yogurt for breakfast, might have eggs for lunch. Why not? Yeah. Barbecue meatballs, some beef spaghetti at church today. That sounds good. Come back and it actually is making me jealous for food, right? I should check this. Is it electric or is it just... I didn't spell Pokedex right. Is it Steel Psychic? I was wondering if it was part electric. Yeah. Fire, ground, dark, and Ghost. Okay, so. I guess I could mud slap it. Oh, is that Gen 6 onwards? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew we were gonna run into that playing an older Pokemon game. It's all good. It still did good damage. It's okay, I still got a ground move. The bite actually did better. It's all good. It's all good. I think I want to set up a button on my Steam Deck that has, like, it just types in exclamation mark Pokedex space, and then I can just type in the Pokemon name each time. Otherwise, we're gonna get a lot of exclamation mark Pokedexes, apparently. For next generation, I wonder if they'll add a new type. I was kind of expecting one for like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. Also, I was heavily expecting a dragon type evolution for Sword and Shield, and then they didn't go and do that. So, oh, there's reverse mode. Okay, so we're gonna bite, or we're gonna tackle the bird. We're gonna call a Spiel. Seal's almost ready to be purified too. Dragon and or Steel evolutions would have been a perfect fit. It would have been, and they missed it, and I don't know why. It has. It's been a long time. I love a dragon or poison. Stellar was technically added, I guess. Yeah. I'm not talking about it. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cipher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Tater, did you really come here by yourself? It's amazing. It is dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cipher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things can get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. Yay! We have a party. Found a leaf stone. Alright, let's backtrack. Try to get to a healing spot. Oh, I'm just trying to think about where the fight's gonna come in. I'm a bit nervous. I remember her being a bit of a pain. 18 types honestly seems like a good amount. A perfect 3x6 grid. Just like Eevee and evolutions are 3x3. See, I agree. That's the thing, I agree. And I know adding in a new type is just gonna be a lot to take in for me. But there's still a part of me that wants it. I know we're backtracking a bit, but I just want to heal. I still want Eevee for every type. I'm greedy. Or, and I think someone mentioned this during one of our streams of, I'm assuming probably Scarlet and Violet, the idea of a different kind of Pokemon that's similar to Eevee, where it's even Meowth, because I know Meowth has had a couple different variants now, where it has the types that Eevee is missing. So it has Flying, it has Ghost, it has Rock, it has Dragon, it has the other ones. And I would get behind that. I'd play that. Didn't really feel like fairy type was needed, but have grown to understand it. I like the idea of it because so many Pokemon that were just, I think, usually like normal before really fit the fairy typing. But yeah. Yeah, poor bug types. They get bullied a bit. I knew it was gonna trigger right there. Oh, hey you sneaked Crane out? Lavrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Knock off Sailor Moon. Oh, wait, I still have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be very busy, oh so very busy, so please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously, you are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plans. XD, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He still must have made a boo-boo again. I still have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane. You should so tell him to study our XD. You see, our plan is to make shadow Pokemon that can never ever be purified. XD is only our first prototype. So, when we work out the problems, we can combat units with XD series of Pokemon. Wouldn't that be just peachy? But we so need the professor's cooperation for our plan, so please, can you please ask him nicely to help? Nah, I can't. Oh, how nasty, you silly boy. You still won't help me with XD either? Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you will so understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. Yeah, sound would be the obvious one, definitely. Oh, she's really sinister looking. XD. Alrighty, what do I have here? So Beautifly is just bug, I think. What is Love just water? Or does it have a psychic type to it? Lub disc? Nope. Bug flying. Oh, you already got it. Grass and electric. Resist fire, water, ice, and steel. Okay. I wish I had Mareep with me. I wish I had my Mareep and I hadn't gotten rid of it, but you will. I have C-Dot, but well, it probably doesn't have that many flying type moves, and it's also, well, it's bug though. Is it actually bug poison? Okay. I guess. Oh, actually, Spiel is actually already done, so I'm gonna keep you out for now. And I'm gonna swap you. Given that Martina vibe, I know the obvious reference is blue-haired twin tails, but heck, I went old school Pokemon and another IP reference. What moves do you have? You do have Bullet Seed. You know what? Maybe a bad move, but let's see. Ow. Okay, good, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna bite you again, and you normal type move. I'm gonna use this one. That was rude. Oh, you spin back. That's so cute. Don't you dare. Don't. That was mean, but it's okay. Do you want to come out and play for a bit? Actually, a lot of these Pokemon are almost ready to be purified, which is great. We've been doing pretty good. I wish I had my Houndour with me again. Okay. Roselia is just grass, yeah? Let's focus on the big one here. Then everyone hated and they never tried again, opting to instead do actual regional variants to the old Pokemon were kept that way. See, I really liked, and like again, this is just because of how I play Pokemon, I always try to go for new Pokemon each generation instead of just using old favorites. So I like that Gen 5 actually really forced you to do that. Oh, it's part poison too. Interesting. In your bedroom and in your bathroom? I have questions. I got questions. Okay, so I'm gonna swap you for Baltoy. Do you have a psychic move? You have Psybeam. Good. Shift. There we go. And I'm gonna call you so that you snap out of it. There we go. Alright, Gulpin is ready. Oh, rude. Go on, shoot, go away. Okay, so we're gonna do one of those, and then we're gonna do... Nope. We're gonna do... Shadow Blitz, get rid of that Beautifly finally. Oh, unless it just keeps absorbing. Oh, hiccups. Don't hit Bolt. Okay, that's fine. It is just buff Xehanort, it is. I can't unsee it either. There we go. Oh my goodness. That one's... yeah, I remember that one being Shadow. Okay. What's your Pokemon hot take? I'm here for it. That could be actually really fun. I'm down for Pokemon related questions of the day while we're playing this, so... Okay, I'm gonna... I should probably heal. Actually, neither of you really need super potions. Making some poached eggs, enjoy! I enjoyed Sword and Shield more than Scarlet and Violet. I think I enjoyed the story of certain parts of the story of Scarlet or Sword and Shield more. I liked what they were trying to do with Scarlet and Violet, but it just didn't run very well. Mictron, have a good one. So that went well. Yeah, you don't have any bug type moves yet, so Umbreon. At the very least, sending out all the shadow Pokemon, you know, it gets them a little bit of additional experience. Okay, so we're gonna bite, and we're gonna swap for seal. Well, I don't like my options. You know what? Actually, Gulpin. Rose Ruin, Sword and Shield Sword. See, that's the thing. Scarlet and Violet, like, I didn't think the story was going to be that great, but like the very, very end and like Arvin and the professor, I loved how they did that. I thought it was fantastic. But yeah, Rose didn't really help at all. Oh no, those twins in Sword and Shield were, I didn't like those either. Oh no, did your sneeze leave you? I hate that. Come on, hit yourself. Gosh darn it. Sword Word and Shield Bird. Okay. I might risk it for the biscuit and try to throw maybe a Great Ball just to be really safe. Just so I don't have to deal with that one anymore. No, it wasn't low enough. Just let me be lazy. I like its little stomp and it puts its little hands on its hips. That's so cute. That sassy walk. 18 plus, right? But this thing's just healing. Sun and Moon remains my favorite story, to be honest, though not Ultra. No, not Ultra. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Now I should be able to catch it. Hopefully. Ultra Sun and Moon for some reason. It was just strange. The Ultra games did not need to be. Legends, yeah. So good. I think the only downside to that game is just the constant, hey, you fell from the sky, so we don't trust you. Hey, do you remember that you fell from the sky? Do you remember that? It happened. And now we're kicking you out because you fell from the sky. And the sky turned red and it's bad times. Are you adding something to Gaston? Uh-oh. Did Gaston fall from the sky too? Yay! Okay, cool. One down. Now we just got this one to deal with. This one's been such a pain. Okay, so. Digimon Legends. Plugged into the wrong USB port. Oh! Oh, that's actually cute! Gaston's giving gifts. I love this game so much. Still have it on your GameCube? Yeah, it's a really great one. Even if this Roselia is being absolutely obnoxious. Down you go. I want Deva. Yeah, see, and then they like retconned it and changed it in Ultra, and I didn't like it so much. Oh, no, no. I accidentally healed Gulpin. Well, this is fine. This is fine. Sorry, Umbreon. I was gonna kill you, but I didn't pay attention where my cursor was. Well, I guess Gulpin can come back out. Finally. Oh my goodness. What an obnoxious little beast. What on earth? How could you be strong? Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Master Grieve will be so cross with me, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time, but you have to promise you'll think about my plan next time. If you see XD, I'm sure you'll so want to help me. I will so be waiting for you. Lavrina? I did, but I already finished working on it. Or like finished opening its heart. It's not purified yet. So I put it away to make room for another one that needed to be worked on. Tater, you've grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed how much stronger you've grown in this short time. I guess I will be relying on you even more from now on. Now that we know Cipher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. Yep, Seal can now be purified, Gulpin. Cool. Found a data ROM. This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. Yeah, she actually kind of wiped me a little bit. That's alright. Like I said, I wish I had brought my Ampharos and my Houndour, but it's okay. Thanks to you, Tater, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. It was a horrible ordeal. I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cipher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they're making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they're trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that's impossible to purify. Cipher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cipher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Director Lily, we did it! The purified chamber is finally completed! Oh my. Oh, what fantastic timing! It's finally finished. Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the purified chamber. Let's. Alright, so... I can't remember how this works. I remember being a little bit confused as a kid. Take a good look, Tater. This is the purified chamber. Tater, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the shadow incident. If evildoers were to create shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Tater, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Tater, if your father were here, I'm sure he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Tater, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the purified chamber will begin with you. First, if you'd be so kind as to briefly explain how the chamber works. Okay. Undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a shadow Pokemon comes into contact with a regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 shadow Pokemon. So again, this is kind of like the quality of life difference. In the original one, you could only purify 1 at a time. Now it's multiple. So one thing you need to be careful about, purification won't proceed if you place only a single shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there's at least 1 regular Pokemon. Number of regular Pokemon placed with the shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. The more regular Pokemon you place, the quicker purification is. The compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. I don't remember this. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. Is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, like, what if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets? Checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. This is a lot of information. Okay, so edit. I don't remember this music. Party Pokemon. Well, we know Houndour's ready. Oh. Is it just these ones? I'm confused. Yes. This is ready to... Or do you want a regular Pokemon? Oh, there we go, there we go. I had to hold A. Okay. So that's a regular one. Place. And let's take Houndour. Move. Place. Okay. And then if I do this again with Mareep, put you in the center. This Mareep is ready to open its heart, however, there must be at least 1 regular Pokemon. Yes, I know, I'm working on it. Okay. There's a Pokemon that's ready to open its heart. Yes, that's the plan. Yeah, this is so weird compared to the original game. Ultrasonic bathtub. There we go. So Houndour is now purified. Oh, why does Mareep look so massive? Why do you... Why do you look gigantic right now? You're so cute, though. It's okay. It is the $300 life-size plush. I was thinking about that one earlier when we caught it. Body slam. Heal bell. Need a lot of experience. She's thick. With multiple C's. Oh, just go off, keep keep leveling up, why not? Oh, baby. You're gonna be my little kind of naked sheep, baby. Look at his little feet. How do you find the purified chamber? Using this system, it's possible to purify many shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, you can also access the purified chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cipher. Looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snag machine tater. Alright. Can do. Oh, that's healing. So these two are also ready, but I think what we'll do is we'll leave those for next time. If y'all are new and you feel like dropping a follow, I'm gonna be playing this again tomorrow. This has been fun. It's been fun like, being back playing, you know, a childhood game for me once again. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Maybe it's your first time seeing it. Maybe you know it inside out, or maybe you've never even heard of it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Copy down those raid messages. We're gonna go see who else is online. Let's see here. Oh, you have a cucumber salad? Enjoy. That sounds tasty. That sounds tasty. You know what? Good Clean Gamer, I don't really get the chance to raid them. They're coming up for the end of their 24-hour stream, and they're playing the new Star Wars Outlaws game, so I would love to go ahead and raid them, see how they're doing. I was creeping on them last night. So, oh, thank you for the hug. I appreciate that. And yeah, he constantly raids us, and I rarely get the chance to raid him because of our stream schedules, so let's go say hi. Have an awesome rest of your day, friends. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and hopefully I will see you all here tomorrow.